Good afternoon, good evening. My name is Eddie Fisher. I'm here with the CNT Special Election Coverage. Today I have with me Josh Ford. How you doing, Josh?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for speaking with us today. Um, Basically, Josh, I'd like you to tell the people who you are, what you do in the city, and why you're running.
Currently, my name is Josh Ford. Of course, I've been in the city for over 4 months now. You know, in this city, I've had a lot of great experiences with a lot of people, and currently, I am a circuit judge within the San Andreas Judiciary. And the reason why I think I decided to run for state rep is because, as a circuit judge currently, I have seen one side of the system, and I feel like being a circuit judge, I have been able to gain a lot of insight, and there's something and some things that I think I would be very beneficial to have. And I want to run for the people, and ensure that everybody has their right to vote, and use that in a good and useful way.
Sure, sure. Are there any specific platforms that are very, very important to you?
A few platforms that I have found very important to me. I want to ensure that I am continuing to promote the positive and effective communication between the citizens and government employees, as well as promoting business growth and development. Something that came across my eyes the other day was reforming the prison systems. That's something that I'd be interested in doing. Considering the amount of time people spend in prison, I think there's more effective ways to make it more, in the terms of rehabilitation, more useful, and ways that those things can be applied, you know, back out, back out of the prison. A few other things that I see is, there are a lot of government employees that work very hard, and there's something that can be done for everybody. And I think it's talking to those people, realizing their concerns, and then using those as objectives to promote, the government employees as a whole.
How do you think your experience as a circuit judge is going to How do you think your experience as a circuit judge is going to affect the way you represent the state?
So, as a circuit judge for so long, I believe that I have become a very impartial person. As a judge, you're always going into a court case, my apologies, open-minded, and you don't take a side. And I feel like, running for state representative, you're talking to everybody. Everybody's a citizen, no matter their citizen, status, whether they're a business owner, whether they're a criminal, whether they are a government employee. And I feel being able to listen to both sides and not only taking a bias to one is something that can be very effective, as you'll be able to analyze both sides and figure out a solution that's good for everyone.
Are there any specific cases you can think back to that, really pushed you into wanting to be a state representative?
Not specifically. The cases that I have had have been, not too complicated. But what really pushed me to become a state rep was, after I had actually been appointed as a circuit judge, I actually went through the process of doing an interview with the state representatives, and then being approved by the governor. And ever going through that process, it's always been something that's been in my mind that I want to ensure that I'm there, making sure that people are given the best that they deserve and that justice is served.
All right, yeah. And then, so one more thing I wanted to ask you. It's funny that you bring up reforming the prison system because that's actually something you and I spoke of. You seem to develop that idea really well. Do you have anything specific that you do to help yourself develop ideas?
So developing ideas, what I kind of try to do is I kind of try to take a lot of different perspectives into tact at once. I try to look at it from multiple different sides. I try to look at it from the business owner's perspective. I try to look at it from the person that it's going to affect the most, which in the within the prison systems it would be the criminals. And then I also try to look at it from a law enforcement side and from a general civilian side. And I think, with the prison reform and allowing those civilians to have that rehabilitation and better, better resources and things that once you get out of jail that you can apply, it really does benefit every single person involved. And I think, just taking into account, kind of going back on that impartial thing, just making sure that every single person involved has a say and that it affects everybody in a positive way.
Okay, excellent. We appreciate you speaking to us today. Any last remarks for the people?
I hope you guys, I hope you guys take everybody into account, whether it's a vote for me or vote for someone else. It is your right to vote, and I hope you do express that, whether it's a vote for me or vote for someone else. And that's all I have for you.
All right, thank you. I've been Eddie with CNT News.